Welcome back, everybody, to our birthday special for Miss Trina Christine Mason. And we're going to play another Game Boy game, which is going to be Jeopardy Platinum Edition. Taking on Matt today. We have these as the categories. We're going to deal with travel and tourism, music, famous firsts, state trees, theater, and flowers. Famous first 100. Jean Lossier was the first to go over these falls in a rubber ball. Annie Taylor did it in a barrel. What are the Niagara Falls? Famous first 200. He established America's first circulating library in 1731 in Philadelphia. Who is Benjamin Franklin? Famous first 300. In 1949, they became the first father and son team to win Oscars. Who are Walter and John Huston? Famous first 400. The first U.S. type of these word games had 31 clues that appeared in the New York World on December 21st, 1913. What is a crossword puzzle? Famous first 500. This first credit card, issued in 1950, could be used at 27 New York area restaurants. What is Diners Club? Well done. Okay. The first planting of this flower in Holland reportedly was at the University of Leiden in 1593. What is a tulip? Flowers for two. Ooh. This flower was discovered in Mexico in the 16th century, named for botanist Andreas Dahl. What is a dahlia? Flowers for 300. Daily Double. The damask variety of this flower yields attar, an essential oil used in perfumes. What is the orchid? That is not right. The rose. Oh, now I gotta bounce back. We've done it before. Also called the yellow daisy, it's Maryland's state flower. That is incorrect. The black-eyed Susan. Alright. It's the floral emblem of Japan's imperial family. What is the chrysanthemum? Good. We're on... Oh. Music 100. It evolved from a similar lute-like instrument called the mandala. What is the mandolin? Music for 2. A sonatina is a little one of these. What's a sonata? On a piano, the soft one is one of these is usually on the left side. What is a pedal? This clef is also known as the F clef. What is a bass clef? Alright! A lot of cash sitting in front of me right now. It's believed that the triumphs of Oriana madrigals glorified this Tudor queen. Elizabeth I. Let's see. State trees 100. The scientific name of this state's official tree is Sequoia sempervirens. What is California? State trees for 2. Georgia's state tree is not the pecan, but the live variety of this. What is the peach? Wrong. Oak. Alright. Nevada has huge state trees, the bristlecone and pinus varieties of this. What's a pine tree? South Carolina state tree. Its leaves can be used to make baskets and thatch roofs. What is the palmetto? Flowering state tree of Missouri and Virginia. Dogwood, okay. Theater 100. Hamlet describes this country as a prison. Something is rotten in it too. What is Denmark? Theater for 2. John Dryden wrote his 1677 play All for Love in this kind of verse, also favored by Shakespeare. What is blank verse? Perhaps in response to the gloom of World War II, he wrote the black comedy Blithe Spirit in 6 Days. Who is Noel Coward? Murder in the Cathedral premiered in this city where the play is set. What is Canterbury, England? This great Russian acting teacher played Satan in Gorky's 1902 play The Lower Depths. Who is Konstantin Stanislavski? Originally called the Grand Cour, it's Paris' most celebrated thoroughfare. What is the Champs-Élysées? In this island group, you can tour the tortoise hatchery at the Charles Darwin Biological Station. What are the Galapagos Islands? Basilica of San Francesco contains the tomb of this divine poet? Who is Dante Alighieri? The Mozarteum is one side of this Austrian city's famous music festival. What is Salzburg? The Athens Summer Festival offers plays and concerts at the Herodes Atticus Theater on this hill. What is the Acropolis? So I have $5,100 at the end of the Jeopardy round. Matt's in the hole at minus 400, so he goes first in double Jeopardy. He won with 180 electoral votes to Breckinridge's 72, Bell's 39, and Douglas's 12. Who is Abraham Lincoln? Presidential elections for 400. In the 1932 purge of Republicans, the Democrats took over the Senate and he won the presidency. Who is Franklin Delano Roosevelt? Presidential elections for 600. His promise to carry on Teddy Roosevelt's policies got him elected in 1908. Who was William Howard Taft? Presidential elections 800. He was re-elected during the War of 1812. James Madison. The Steinbeck novel begins after Tom Joad is released from prison. What is The Grapes of Wrath? Literary characters for 400, please. The high-spirited Alexandra Bergson is the heroine of this author's Old Pioneers. Who is Willa Cather? Literary characters for 6. The nickname of lawyer David Wilson in a Mark Twain novel. What is Pudd'nhead? In a Jack London novel, he's the captain of the schooner Ghost. Wolf Larson. He stayed home in 1896 while his opponent, William Jennings Bryan, stumped across the country. William McKinley. I was thinking him, but I didn't want to buzz in. It's the most common eye collar. What is blue? No. Brown. Okay, it was a 50-50. Alex, the narrator of this author's of Clockwork Orange, is a vicious teen. Anthony Burgess. Alright. The pulse point highest on your body is located here. What is the neck? That's wrong too. The temple. Okay, keep going. It's the right pipe for food to go down. What is the trachea? That's also wrong. Oh, man. Not doing too well here. It's the esophagus. Alright. These blood cells number fewer than the red cells, but more than the white cells. Platelets. Oh, that makes sense. Latin for little grape. It moves up when you say ah. What is the epiglottis? Wrong. Uvula. Alright. It's okay, it's okay. In 1556, an earthquake hit this country's Shanxi province and 830,000 lives were lost. What is China? As of 1990, about 300 people had died as a result of this Soviet nuclear disaster. What is Chernobyl? Disaster 600. Oh, we got the daily double. 4100. St. Elmo's fire may have contributed to its explosion May 6, 1937. What is the Hindenburg? This company's 1984 toxic gas leak at Bhopal is thought to be the world's worst industry disaster. Union Carbide. In 1902, this Martinique volcano erupted and wiped out the city of St. Pierre. Mount Pelee. Alright. The Earth or U.S. geography. The Earth 200. The movements of these cause volcanic eruptions and earthquakes. What are tectonic plates? The Earth for 4. Of the 3 types of rocks, the one gneiss is. What is metamorphic? The Earth for 6. Term for the valleys that are the deepest part of the ocean floors. What are the trenches? The bulk of the Earth is contained in this silica-rich layer. What is the mantle? The Earth 1000. These land masses are generally classified as continental or oceanic. What are islands? Okay. The lowest point in the Western Hemisphere is this side at the foot of the Panamint Mountains. What is Death Valley? 400. This river forms part of Maryland's border with Virginia and West Virginia. What is the Potomac? $11,400. Several land speed records have been set on this barren sailing plain in northwestern Utah. What is the Bonneville Salt Flats? $25,000. Named for a U.S. president, it's Florida's most populous city. What is Jacksonville? This island is the southernmost of New York City's 5 boroughs. What is Long Island? It's not Long Island. $24,800. Staten Island, the other one. Final Jeopardy. Okay. I got this. Yep, so I'm going to end up with $49,600. I'll see you all for another game.